From the Philippine Daily Inquirer, this is InqCast, the news you need to know today.
Hey there, Philippines. I'm Francis Ochoa with some of the day's top stories. Victims of human rights abuses during the Marcos dictatorship are calling on the Supreme Court to affirm the Sandigan Bayan conviction of former First Lady Imelda Marcos 3 years ago for 7 counts of graft. The victims issued the appeal in a letter to Chief Justice Alexander Gesmundo and during a protest action outside the Supreme Court compound on Tuesday. On November 9, 2018, the Sandigan Bayan Anti-Graft Court's 5th Division found Marcos guilty in 7 graft cases which were filed against her by state prosecutors between 1991 and 1995. The charges were in connection with the diversion of more than $200 million in public funds to private foundations in Switzerland. Marcos was sentenced to 6 to 11 years in prison for each count of graft. In our main story, Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte on Tuesday backed out from her re-election bid, raising fresh expectations from her supporters that she would seek a national post in the 2022 general elections despite her recent denials. A statement by Senator Bongo that there might be changes in his own plans to run for vice president hardened speculation Duterte would run for one of the 2 highest positions in the land. Duterte went to the local office of the Commission on Elections on Tuesday to withdraw her certificate of candidacy for mayor that she filed on October 2. Earlier in the day, her brother, Sebastian Baste Duterte, withdrew his own COC for vice mayor, telling journalists it was upon her instruction so that he could substitute for her as candidate for mayor. Meanwhile, a House panel has approved several bills seeking benefits like special risk allowance, hazard pay, insurance, and other compensation for healthcare workers who are at the forefront in the fight against COVID-19. In an online hearing on Tuesday, the House Health Committee unanimously approved in principle 5 bills providing benefits to both public and private health workers during the state of public health emergency. The bills were filed from July to October this year by the 6-member Makabayan Bloc. The approval of COVID-19 benefits for health workers came 5 months after the expiration of a law which provided for these same benefits. And those are just some of the day's headlines. For the full stories and for more balanced news and fearless views, grab a copy of the Inquirer at your favorite newsstands or subscribe to Inquirer Plus by visiting plus.inquirer.com.ph.
And that's today's InqCast from the Philippine Daily Inquirer.